Exercise 13.
Create animation, slide master, header and footer, and date and time.
Dear viewers, in this exercise you will be learning how to create an animation, create slide master, insert header and footer, and to insert date and time. Now let us move on to the exercises.
Slide animation. Select slideshow. Click custom animation from the menu bar. Select the object on the slide that will be animated from the check to animate slide objects list. Under the effects tab, select the animation type and direction from the drop down menus and select a sound if you wish. Highlight the object in the animation order box and click the move arrows to move the object's position within the animation sequence. Under Start Animation, choose on mouse click to activate the animation by clicking the mouse. Automatically for the animation to execute after a set number of seconds. Click the preview button at any time to preview the animation on the slide and click OK when finished. Slide Master. Choose the view. Click Master. Click Slide Master from the menu bar. Format the master slide just as you would format a regular slide by formatting text, formatting lists, adding background patterns and effects. Click the close button on the master toolbar to quit editing the master slide and return to the presentation. Headers and footers. Choose View menu. Click Header and Footer from the menu bar. Check the date and time box to add this feature to the slide. Select Update Automatically to always display the current date and time, or click Fixed and enter a date that will not change in the text field provided. Check the slide number box to add this feature to the slide. Click the footer box and add other text to the footer area of the slide. Check the Don't Show on the title slide box to hide these features on the title slide of the presentation. Click the Notes and Handouts tab to make the same changes to notes and handout pages. Click Apply to All to add the changes to every slide or apply to add only to the current slide. Date and time or anywhere else on the slide. Select Insert menu. Click Date and Time from the menu bar. Select a format from the Available Formats box and click Update Automatically. If this feature should always be updated to reflect the current date and time. Click OK to finish. Save as web page. Create a slide. Selecting the File menu, click Save as Web Page from the menu bar. Choose your web page directory on the network from the Lookin drop-down menu and name the file in the File Name box. Click Save to save the presentation in web format.
Exercise 14.
Open and viewing the website and download the image and softwares.
Dear viewers, in this exercise you will be learning about internet and its soft skills. At the end of this exercise, you shall be able to open a Yahoo web page, Open a Google web page, open a dictionary website, download an image and download a software. Now let us move on to the exercises.
Open the Yahoo website. Boot the system if not booted. Check the internet connection. Double-click the Internet Explorer on the desktop or choose Start button, select Programs and click Internet Explorer. Now, the windows will open the Internet Explorer. Type the website address www.yahoo.com on the address bar. Now, you will see the display of the Yahoo website. Type the word flowers on the images are displayed. Select one image and click over it. Now, this image in enlarged size will be displayed. Select the flower image and right-click the mouse button. Click Save Picture As. Choose the saving location. Click Save button. Download child image. Type the website address www.yahoo.com on the address bar. Now, you will see the display of the Yahoo website. Type the word child image on the text box and choose Image tab. More child images are displayed. Choose any one of the image selected. Double-click the image. Select the image and right-click the mouse button. Click Save Picture As. Choose saving location for the image. Type the word child image. Click Save button. Download the software. Type the text www.google.com on the Internet Explorer address bar. You will see the display of the Google. Type the text Download WinZip software on the text box. Click Search button. You will see more display of the download links. Click any one of the link. Click Download. Choose the saving location. Click Save button.
Exercise 15.
Create a new mail account in Gmail website, check inbox and write a mail.
Dear viewers, in this exercise we'll be learning about how to create a new mail account, how to open the mail account, write a mail and to check the inbox. Now let us see the tasks in detail.
Create a new mail account. Type the text www.gmail.com on the Internet Explorer address bar. Now you will see the opened Gmail website. Click Sign up for Gmail link. Now the applications will be displayed on the windows. Fill all the columns. Finally, click the button I accept. Now you have created your own Gmail account. Open the mail. Type the text www.gmail.com on the Internet Explorer address bar. Now you will see the opened Gmail website. Type the username and password. You will see the Gmail display on your Windows. Inbox means received mails. Click Inbox. The inbox will display the mails you have received so far and mentions the unread mails. Open the new mails and read it. Writing a mail. Click Compose Mail option. You will see the display of the Compose windows. Type the to address, example raja@gmail.com. Type the subject, example regarding leave request. Type the body text, example hi, how are you? I'm fine. If you want to send any files or images, click Attachments. By selecting the location and the files, you can send the same along with the mail to the sender. Finally, click Send button. You will see the display of the sent messages from the messenger. Check Inbox. Click the inbox. One mail received or notified by Inbox 1. Choose the unread mail and right-click the mouse. You will have the display of the mail. If you want to reply for this mail, choose Reply and type the message. Send the same. Create a new mail account in Yahoo site. Type the address www.yahoo.com on the Internet Explorer address bar. You will see the website of Yahoo. Click Mail option. There will be a display of the sign in to Yahoo in the windows. To create a new account, go to the sign up link and click it. The application is displayed on the windows. Fill all the columns in detail. After fill up, click Create My Account. Your application will be processed and accepted by the Yahoo Mail, and your new account with your mail ID you have created will be displayed in the windows. Enter the Yahoo Mail. Type the mail ID and the password on the Sign In to Yahoo page and click Sign In. Your mail account will be activated and your mailbox will be opened. Check the inbox. Check the spam mail. Check online user. Check the trash. Reply the mail. Click the reply link. You will see the display of the Compose windows. You will see the sender mail address on the address bar automatically. In the message box, type the message and click Send button. You will receive the sent message. Remove your mail. Click Received Mail checkbox. Click Delete button. The selected mail has been deleted. The display will show the remaining mails in your inbox. Check Contacts. Click Contacts link. All the contacts' name will be displayed. Create a new folder. Choose My Folder in the windows. Click Add link. Now you have created a folder name Untitled. Type the folder name Personal. Now you have created the folder Personal. Rename the folder. Select the folder. Right-click the mouse button. Click Rename option. Type folder name and select Enter. And now you have created the folder with new name. Delete the folder. Select the folder. Right-click the mouse button. Click Delete option. Now you have deleted the selected folder. Move the folder. Select the received mail. Click the checkbox. Click the Move button. You will have the display of all the folders you have created. Select a folder and click Enter. You have moved the mail to the selected folder successfully.
Dear viewers, in these 15 exercises, you have learned the computer fundamentals like Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel, Microsoft PowerPoint presentation, Internet and soft skills in the information and communication technology. I hope you have understood the subject well. Thank you.
Web designing is the skill of creating presentations of any content that is delivered to an end user through the World Wide Web by way of web browser. This module will help you step by step to design your own website from a blank screen to a work of art. To really understand web designing, you need to learn HTML hand coding. It's easier than you think. The purpose of the web browser, like Internet Explorer or Firefox, is to read HTML documents and display them as web pages. The browser does not display the HTML tags, but uses the tags to interpret the content of the page. Let's start from the basics first. The objectives of this exercise are: connect to the internet, search house images, search flowers, and download Taj Mahal images.
Connect the computer to the internet using the network cable supplied by your internet service provider. Connect the other end of the network cable to your modem. Start your computer and log on to Microsoft Windows. Windows automatically detects that you are connected to the internet. Double-click the Internet Explorer icon on your desktop and the window is displayed. Type www.google.com on the address bar. Type Home Images in the text box. Then click on Images from the options at the top left and then Search. Numerous images of houses are displayed on the screen. To search for images of flowers, type flowers in the text box and click on Search. Various images of different types of flowers are displayed on the screen. To download images of the Taj Mahal, type Taj Mahal in the text box. Confirm that Images is selected. Click Search and several images of the Taj Mahal are displayed. Click on any of the images and then click on See Full-Size Image. The image is displayed in its full size. Right-click on the mouse and select Save Image As. Choose the location to save the image and click on the Save button.
In this exercise, we learned to connect to the internet and search for images on the internet. The objectives of this exercise are to search yahoo.com webpage, save the picture, and search dictionary.com webpage.
To search in Yahoo, double-click the Internet Explorer icon to display the window. Type www.yahoo.com on the address bar and press Enter. Type computer in the text box. Choose images and click on search. A variety of computer images are displayed. Click on any of the images and then click on View the full-size image. The image is displayed in its full size. Right-click on the mouse and select Save Image As. Choose the location to save the image and click on the Save button. To search a word on dictionary.com, type www.dictionary.com on the address bar and press Enter. The site is on display. Type wonderful and click search. Examples and meaning of the word wonderful are displayed. To search a particular web page, open Internet Explorer. Type the website address in the address bar. In this case, it is www.chennai.online.com. Press Enter. The requested web page is displayed on your screen. You can search for news, movies, astrology, videos, shopping, and services that are listed here.
In this exercise, we learnt to browse through a web page, save a picture from that page, and also the procedure to look out for a meaning of a particular word in English. The objectives of this exercise are to create a simple HTML document, save the file in a proper format, run the HTML document, and update the HTML document.
To create an HTML document, select Program, choose Accessories, and click Notepad and type the HTML code. Then save the file in the location of your choice. But please remember to save it with the file extension as HTML. For example, save this file with a name sample.html. To run the HTML document, double-click Internet Explorer on the desktop. Choose File menu and then Open option. You can also use Ctrl+O as a shortcut. The display window opens. Click on the Browse button and then choose HTML as the type of the file that you want to search. choose the location and then select the file that you saved in that location and click OK. The HTML document output is displayed on the screen. To update an HTML document, open the Notepad editor and choose File menu and click on Open option. Open the code that you saved and add the additional lines of the code as shown here. Choose File menu and then the Save option. The updated code is saved. When the HTML document is opened in Internet Explorer, the displayed content will also vary as per the changes made in the code, like you see 2 additional statements added here.
In this exercise, we'll learn to create an HTML document, save it, run it, and then open an existing HTML document and update it. The objectives of this exercise are to create a web page with a font style, create a default font size, create font style containing table, and create a straight line. Let's see how to break the fonts of a sentence in a web page into different styles. They define the look and feel of our documents, and we need to give them due attention.
Notice that we have used the same code for each font effect. Next, let's consider the styles way of doing font effect. First, we create a styles rule with a code like this. This rule creates a class called resources and says that all elements inside that class should have a sans serif font family such as Geneva or Arial and should be 120% larger than usual. This rule can be applied to a section of the page by using the class attribute like this. This gives us a sentence on display like this. Notice that we don't have to do anything special to the tags. The anchors automatically get the style we set. Next, let's see how to set the font for the whole page. Setting the properties of the entire page isn't much different. We just set the styles for the body element. If we want the entire page to use sans serif font, we put a style like this in the head section. This code sets the background color of the page to black, the font to white, and the font family to sans serif. It also sets the link color to white and the visited link color to yellow. This styles code creates a rule that applies to the bold table and also to table header and table cell elements inside the bold table class. We can apply this style to an entire table by simply setting the class of the table to bold table. The same rule can be applied to a row by setting the class of the row to bold. Look at this code. Let's see the way to make a text small. The tag small makes the text small. You can notice that the word small alone is small in this sentence. Let's see superscript and subscript. The superscript tag, SUP, puts the character higher up than the regular text, and the subscript tag, SUB, puts the character lower down than the regular text. You can observe how the number 3 has become a superscript and the number 2 has become a subscript. Here's another example of adding an attribute like width to an HTML tag. You can place a horizontal line simply by typing HR on the page, where HR stands for horizontal reference. You can change the width by adding a subcommand to it, like we have added 60% of the width over here. But remember to include the percentage symbol.
In this exercise, we learned to create a web page with a font style, to create a font style containing a table, and lastly, to create a straight line of required width. The objectives of this exercise are to open Microsoft Word, create a new document, convert Microsoft Office to HTML document.
To open MS Word, click Start button, select Programs, choose MS Office and click Microsoft Word. To create a document in MS Word, choose File menu, click New option. A new document is created. Type any text in it. Format the text using bold, italics and underline. Insert images and set borders. Try changing the font name, font size, font style and font alignment. Insert bullets. After that, finally click on the Tools menu and select Spelling and Grammar to check your spelling and save the file. To convert an MS Office document to HTML, click on the File menu and select Save as HTML or Save as Web Page. Type the name Design 1 and click the Save button. Open Internet Explorer from your desktop. Choose File menu, click Open option and then click on Browse. Choose the location of your document and click OK. The contents of your Word document are displayed.
In this exercise, we learned how to create a new document on Microsoft Word and then convert the document to HTML. The objectives of this exercise are to create a HTML document, create a document containing heading tag, and to create a web page using font tag.
To create a web page and change the font size, open the Notepad editor and choose File menu. click New option and create a new document. Choose Save option and type the file name and location. Click Internet Explorer, choose File menu, click Open option, click Browse and search file saved location and click OK. This is the output you will see on the screen. Now to change the font size, create the following code. You would now see that the size of the font is bigger than earlier. Once again, to change font size, alter the font size number, and this will be the changed output on the screen. Now let's see the code for display of the content in 4 different sizes of fonts. You would observe that the fonts are of different sizes on this page.
In this exercise, we learned how to create a simple HTML document containing a head tag and how to alter the size of the fonts. The objectives of this exercise are to create text with bold fonts, create text with italics, and create a web page containing address.
HTML uses B and I tags for formatting output like bold and italic text. These tags are called formatting tags. This example demonstrates how you can format text in a HTML document. You can see the sentences in different formats as per the tags that you have attached to them. You may have noticed that HTML has a characteristic way of handling spaces and line breaks in a text. Basically, any number of continuous spaces are reduced to a single space, while line breaks are ignored entirely. There may be times when you wish to preserve the line breaks and the exact spacing of a chunk of text. This is when you will use the pre-formatted text element. This example demonstrates how you can control the line breaks and spaces with pre-tag. The output for this code is as shown here. Next, let's look at an example which demonstrates how to write an address in an HTML document. Look at the output for this code. Let's see how to handle an abbreviation or an acronym. We can use this to view the spelled out versions when holding the mouse pointer over the acronym or abbreviation. Now, let's see how to mark a text that is deleted or inserted in a document. This is the output that should be displayed on the screen.
Most browsers will overstrike deleted texts and underline inserted text. Some older browsers will display deleted or inserted text as plain text. In this exercise, we learned how to create a web page containing text formatting as well as how to delete and insert text on a web page. The objectives of this exercise are to insert background and color, insert image, insert aligning image, and adjust image to different sizes.
Any text needs to be presented on a good background and text color to make the text on the page easy to read. Let's look at a good example of that. You can change the color values and try presenting it differently. And this is the output on the screen for this code. Notice that the background color has changed.
Let's see an example of a background image and a text color that makes the text on the page very difficult to read.
Download any JPEG image and save it in a location of your choice. This is the screen output.
Now, let's see an example of a good background image and a text color that makes the text on the page easy to read.
Watch the screen output now. The text stands out on an image of a lighter color. We'll next see how to align an image within the text. Download a GIF format image and save in a location of your choice. You may notice that the bottom alignment is the default alignment for any image. The placement of the image at the beginning, center, or at the end depends on the code written. Next, let's see how to alter the image sizes. Now see that the images are of different sizes. You can make the image smaller or larger by changing the values in the height and width attributes of the image tag. The tag used to insert an image is img. Here's the HTML code used to insert the image on this web page. Look at the output. The inserted image can be resized by entering values for its width and height attributes. Now watch the output. Let's try out a different sizing. You will notice that the size of the image has doubled now. You can add a border to the image by using the border setting. But please note that Netscape browsers will show the border only if the image is a link. Using the vSpace attribute, you can add space over and under your images. In a similar way, you can add space to the left and right of the image using the hspace attribute. Let's see an example using these attributes. As you see on the screen, the values you enter for the hspace and vSpace attributes allow you to add spacing around the image. Unfortunately, they also force you to add the same spacing to each side of the image.
In this exercise, we learned to create a web page containing background color and image. We as well learned to adjust the image, size, position, spacing, and also to build a border around it. The objectives of this exercise are to create a web page using redirect a user, insert horizontal rule, center align heading, create different output tag, do a more complicated mail to link, create a table tag.
This example will demonstrate how to redirect a user if the site address has changed. This is the display that you will get on your screen.
The HR element causes a horizontal rule to be rendered by visual user agents. The amount of vertical space inserted between the rule and content that surrounds it depends on the user agent.
It's also possible to align the text at the center. There are 4 tools to aid us here: left and right align, center, and fully justified. You can observe that the heading line is center aligned. The block quote tag defines a long quotation. A browser inserts white space before and after a block quote element. It also inserts margin for the block quote element. The Q tag defines a short quotation. The browser will insert quotation marks around the quotation. These tags are often used to display computer programming code. The code tag defines computer code text. The KBD tag defines keyboard text. The SAMP tag defines sample computer code. The TT tag defines teletype text, while VAR defines the variable. As an example, let us look at this code. These tags can be used to display computer code.
Although links are usually used to send people to other web pages, you may also use links to send email to a specific address by using a location of mail to user@host. Let's look at this code.
You can click on the highlight link to send the mail. The table basically has only 3 tags. The table tag is used to tell the browser that this is a table. The TR table row tag defines the horizontal row of the table, and the TD tag specifies the individual block or cell in the table row, and that's where you put in your data. The best thing is for you to look at the HTML text required to create a basic table. In between the table tags, there are the TR and /TR tag pair, which denote the table row containing the table data, which is contained within the tag pair. You will notice that each row happens to have 2 cells. This does not have to be the case. You can define what you want, even having different number of cells per row. If you want to have headings within your table, then you can use the TH and /TH tag pair in place of the TD and /TD tags. You can see that we have done that in this example, and it has resulted in the headings being shown in bold text. Apart from being good practice, closing the cell tags with /TD or /TH prevents spurious spaces that may occur when the table is displayed. Now take a look at this code. Notice how the border is beveled, and if you resize your browser window, the table changes size to keep to the 40% that was specified. The width adjustment is restricted by the cell contents, so there is a minimum size to which you can reduce the table. Now let's make just a few changes to the table parameters. The browser screen is the same size. However, the table is allowed to take up 90% of the width, plus the border has been reduced to 1. And the cell space much less, whereas the cell padding is increased.
Some more bits that you can do with tables is to align cell contents on a row by way of the align and vertical align commands.
Align can use the keywords left, right and center when applied tables, whilst v-align can use the words top, bottom, middle or baseline in tables. Examine the following simple table. Observe the displayed contents. On closer inspection, you can see that on the third row, an align left command is inserted in one of the cells. This particular cell is now ignoring the alignment command for the row.
In this exercise, we learned to redirect a user from a web page. We also learned to insert a horizontal rule, center align the heading, create output tag, and to create a table tag. The objectives of this exercise are to create a web page using tables, create a web page using column-wise, create a web page containing set column width, create bullets, and create a definition list. Here's a simple table that illustrates some of the features of the HTML table model.
Observe how the rows and columns are merged at places.
Table rows may be grouped into table head, table foot, and one or more table.
Mushroom cultivation. Sector agriculture. Welcome viewers. In this video program, you are going to learn the cultivation of edible mushrooms like paddy straw mushroom, oyster mushroom, milky mushroom and button mushroom. Exercise 32.01. Identify and operate the equipments. Hello viewers, at the end of this exercise, you will be able to identify the equipments and operate the equipments. Requirements. Procedure. Task 1. Identify the equipments. Autoclave. Autoclave is a container used for sterilizing liquid media, as well as other substrates, employing superheated steam under pressure. It consists of heating elements in the bottom, safety valve, and an outlet. Hot air oven. It has a hot air chamber, mainly used to sterilize glasswares like petri dishes, flasks, beakers, test tubes, etc. Chaff cutter. It is used to chop paddy straw into small bits of 2 inches to 3 inches for easy handling and bed preparation. Air flow chamber. It consists of a clean platform, an ultraviolet light, and a fluorescent light. Bod incubators. It is used for growing mushroom cultures at the required temperatures. The parts are control panel with electronic digital controller indicator, voltage stabilizer, and an indicator. Microwave oven. The oven consists of magnetron control circuit, waveguide, and cooking chamber. Hand-operated sprayers or atomizers. These are used to spray water inside the mushroom shed as well as on mushroom beds. Thermometer. it is fixed inside the mushroom sheds to observe the temperature maintained. Pressure cooker. Pressure cooker is used for sterilizing the liquid media as well as other substrate in small-scale cultivation. It consists of lid, pressure regulator, lock, handle, and a sealing ring. Task 2. Operate the autoclave. Clean the equipment using clean water. Fill water to a level to immerse the heating coils fixed in the bottom. Keep the perforated trays or plate supplied with the equipment to avoid direct contact of the material with the heating element. Arrange neatly the materials or the media to be sterilized over the perforated tray. Close the top lid by tightening the knobs or bolts given at the top. Open air outlet and allow the air to come out. The air outlet should be closed immediately on noticing the escape of steam with the hissing noise. Allow the pressure to build up and maintain the required pressure for a required period. Switch off the power and allow the equipment to cool. Gently open the lid and take the sterilized material out for further use. Task 3. Operate the pressure cooker. Wash the cooker with clean water and keep the perforated plate at the bottom. Fill water to a height of 3 to 5 centimeters for short-term sterilization. Arrange materials and close the lid. Heat the cooker and place weight after release of air and steam with hissing noise. Keep the burner in low flame position after 2 whistling. Note the time and continue heating for a required period. Put off the flame after required time and allow cooker to cool. Open the lid gently and take out the material. Task 4. Operate the culture room. Clean the table or platform using antiseptic lotion. Keep all the materials to be used inside the chamber. And switch on the UV light from outside. Switch off the UV light after a period of 20 minutes and use the sterilized room after 5 minutes. Clean the room after use with antiseptic lotion and keep always free of dust. Fungal cultures or mother spawn should not be kept inside while using the UV light. Do not enter when UV light is on and avoid looking at the UV light while glowing. Task 5. Operate the hot air oven. The oven uses dry heat to sterilize the articles. Generally, they can be operated from 50 to 300 degrees Celsius, 122 to 572 degrees Fahrenheit. There is a thermostat controlling the temperature. These are digitally controlled to maintain the temperature. Their double-wall insulation keeps the heat in and conserves energy, the inner layer being a poor conductor and outer layer being metallic. There is also an air-filled space in between to aid insulation. An air circulating fan helps in uniform distribution of the heat. These are fitted with the adjustable wire mesh plated trays or aluminum trays, and may have an on and off switch, as well as indicators and controls for temperature and holding time. Power supply needs vary from country to country, depending on the voltage and frequency used. Temperature-sensitive tapes or other devices like those using bacterial spores can be used to work as control to test for the efficacy of the device in every cycle.
Good morning, India! My young friends, today I want to tell you. I want to tell something to the world's youngest force. I want to say that whether it is blazing sun or the fierce lightning, we the youth shall face it head on. Or whether it's a cyclonic storm, for whatever comes, we the youth shall endure it all. Full of aspirations and endless quests.